So everything is starting to recover from the severe hail damage that literally took these all down to little nubbins. And that is very exciting. Look at this. Ooh, she's going to bloom. This is CT baby cakes. And then my sweet peas over here. So I want to collect seed from them. So let me get over here. Okay, so I want to collect seed from these, so I'm letting them go to seed. I've been cutting on them for a while, but the King's Ransom, I really want to get seed from because I was only able to get 5 seeds, and I had to buy a whole kit just to get the seed. So we've got a bunch of seed pods starting, so that is really exciting. These guys have just been beautiful. I'm going to let these other ones go to seed too, but the King's Ransom, I barely cut any of them just so I could get a bunch of seed. So I'll be excited to see. It'll be my first time saving seed from sweet peas, so I'm excited to see how that goes. I will obviously update when we go to start those for next year. But yeah, so everything's really starting to recover and grow, and that is giving me hope that I will maybe have some blooms this fall. But our weather is calling for flooding for central Wyoming. So we're in a flood watch till tomorrow, I believe. And so everything in here was just leveled maybe about a month ago, not quite that. And it's really starting to recover, and I'm really excited. And also, sorry for the noise in the background. That is my swamp cooler. Not swamp cooler, my AC unit, and it's loud. So we've also been in a heat wave. But yeah, so there's the 2 dahlia rows, and they are looking pretty good considering. And then our straw flower, again, everything was, down to, little teeny tiny nubs. Just no leaves, no nothing. We've got some scabiosa right here that's going to be blooming soon. Some nice buds. Look at this one. It is a water lily one, and it is Sandia Bliss. I think it's a water lily one. I might be wrong on that. But she is getting ready to open, and so I'm super excited. I had a few other like water lily type dahlia tubers, but they were blind. So that's a bummer. I had a really hard time with getting rotten or blind tubers this year. I will not be purchasing from a lot of these sellers next year, unfortunately. But lesson learned. I'm sure comes with the territory, but it was exceptionally bad. I think I lost like $400 in tuber cost. Super big bummer. Anyways, not important, but the snaps are coming back. These again were just destroyed, so they are coming back. The stems are not super thick, because they're just coming off a little side shoots, but they're doing stuff, so that's exciting. The Clarkria or whatever, however you say it, it was like super duper tall, and it got stripped too, so I'm surprised it's blooming. I'm really shocked. Plants are pretty resilient if they want to be, and sometimes they're not, but some feverfew, I've been cutting on that, and it was, again, everything was destroyed. And then here are zinnias. They are tiny, but they are coming along. These were all just mangled. I did replant sunflowers, so those are coming along. We've got a zinnia blooming right here. She's going to be gorge. I'm very excited to see. I have several different types of zinnias, and I didn't label. I just threw them down. I have the Dawn Creek breeding series, one of the Florette varieties. I'll have to look it up. And then some Queenie Lime series, some Oklahoma Salmon, some Polar Bear, and then I have some from Peace Seedlings. I have like their Day Glow, a couple different mixes. Really pretty snapdragons. They're just like kind of puny, but they're blooming, so that's awesome. And then I did put sunflowers in here. Zoom you guys out. I gotta pull, this is like some sort of bamboo that I've been trying to get rid of for 5 years now. So that's what a lot of that is. It's pretty crazy. Go over here. I am in the process of pulling out ranunculus corms out of this bed. Let me get this back. So in this bed, so they've died back. I even yanked a couple out. It rained last night. So I need to get those out. And yeah, everything is still kind of, like I said, recovering because it got so beat up. But yeah. So anyways, we'll see. Hopefully we do not flood. So my house is prone to flooding because of the city storm drain situation. And so whenever we have heavy rainfall or heavy snow melt, it floods my yard pretty bad at my house. So anyways, I just wanted to do a quick day before the storm potentially comes and takes over, because it's supposed to be really heavy rain and flash flooding. So fingers crossed. The rain is just light because we do need the moisture. I just don't want it to like beat everything up too much and be problematic in that aspect. My little strawberry row is starting to recover too. We had hundreds of strawberries on there and it just wiped her out. But anyways, so it is, what is it, July 22nd. Happy birthday, M, if you're watching. It's a special person's birthday today. There is some Mrs. Burns lemon basil. There's a few cinnamon basils. These all got destroyed in there, but yeah, so there's the dahlias there. A couple feet tall. Some of them are still pretty short, but a few of them are like 2.5, 3 feet tall. This guy right here, this one is, who are you? I think this one is the snow holus. Yes, pretty tall. And this one is a Bloomquist York. But if you look on here, you can see like this was the hail damage, what it did. It like beat up the stalks, but it had stripped every bit of everything. This is like one leaf that I have left on, which I need to trim off because I was just trying to like not take all of their leaves off because obviously that's not going to work. So I did have to leave a few of the beat up leaves on to kind of help everybody, you know, photosynthesize and grow. But yeah. So we shall see. I will update. Maybe in a week we'll do another update. Hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed the storm does not take everything out. So anyways, have a good day. Bye-bye.